that we are in this until we win it, until we get our individual rights back. Thomas Jefferson once said, and I quote, "I predict future happiness for Americans if they can prevent the government from wasting the labors of the people under the pretense of taking care of them." End quote. And what do we have in America today? A huge, ever-expanding federal government aimed at stealing your money and putting it into their pockets. And they're telling you that it's for you. It's a good thing. It's in your best interest. It's to take care of you. Thomas Jefferson warned us of a government, warned us of a tyrannical government in which when the people fear the government, they live in tyranny. But only when the government fears the people will they be free. And we're all here today to put some fear into that government. To let them know we're not going to sit idly by and watch you take our God-given rights away from us. We will make a stand.
Hey, welcome back everyone. I am Matt Larson 10, and that was just a short little snippet of a full speech given by this man, Dan Kaiser. He is a candidate for the House of Representatives in District 3. He was a Ron Paul delegate back in 2008, and he also was one in 2012. He's just an average American, basically. I can't describe it any better. He works for the Aberdeen, South Dakota Police Department for the past 10 years. He served in the Army Reserves for 8 years, and he had deployments in Iraq and Bosnia. If you're asking me why am I talking about this man, I'm talking about Dan Kaiser because he is someone that we need to have more of. We need more men like him, men and women like him, trying to get into government official jobs and work for us, basically. Do the jobs of the elected officials and represent the people. I've talked about this in the past about how we need to start gutting out government and putting the right people in. Dan Kaiser is the right person for government. I'm going to read you two of the issues that he's talked about. Here are his stances on taxes and spending. His words: "I believe that government should be streamlined and operated in such a way that all of our citizens are proud of their quality of life and their efficiencies in their state government. I want South Dakota to be a place where people come to work within a constitutional system of limited government. Fiscal responsibility is essential." And finally, here's his stance on the Second Amendment. "I support the right to keep and bear arms 100%. If we outlaw guns, only outlaws will have guns." Now that sounds like somebody I can get behind, and I wish we had more men like him. So I'm going to put the links to his website down below. Also, there's going to be two links for the full speech, part 1 and part 2. I highly recommend checking out the full speech and just listening to it. He sounds like a modern day Thomas Jefferson. So Dan Kaiser, hats off to you. I definitely will be supporting you, and I hope that the rest of the great Ron Paul people out there and liberty-minded folk get out there. At least just check out your website, read what you're about, and if they can, support you with some sort of donation. But links are all down below in the description box. His website plus part 1 and part 2 of that full speech that you can watch. I can't recommend it enough. At least just take the time. It's 15 minutes long. Listen to him. It is definitely just a breath of fresh air. He is not the normal neocon, so I'm going to stop talking. Links are down below. I've said this many, many times, but it's very important. You just go check it out. We need to support our people, and he's one of us. As always, I'm Matt Larson 10. Go Ron Paul. Peace.